All right. It's me. And so welcome to a abbreviated craft and chat. I am the only one available today. So I am what you get. It probably won't be as long as a normal craft and chat. It may be a little shorter, but we're still going to hang out some today. So because I've missed you guys. So I have been working on several videos today. Finishing up videos, recording videos. It has been a busy day for me, but it's been fun. Sam's actually outside currently working on putting up Christmas lights on the house in October. So he has got one half of the house done, and here he comes now. Hey.
Got a second? Or are you on?
We are live.
Huh, okay. Who's live?
Me.
We are live?
We are. Sam just walked in the door. Speaking of, I told him you were outside putting up Christmas lights.
One or two.
Just a few. How's it going?
It's going.
So, how many are up?
I'm not counting. I'm afraid don't want to know.
I think you should count.
Okay.
Count for us.
1, ha 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 ha. 2, ha 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 ha.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis, guys. That's what I deal with on a daily basis. So, but I have been finishing up videos like my bleeding skull candle. I have been doing like ornaments. I had seen this done on YouTube. People have done them and different craft groups. They're polycrylic ornaments. You take polycrylic, and I bought it at Menards, and it was like $10 for an itty bitty little jar. But I put it in this dollar like condiment squirter, and it makes it so easy to put in the ornament. And you just squirt it into the ornament, and then you dump glitter in, and you kind of just turn it all around and set it upside down to drip and dry. And they look so stinking cool, you guys. I have a black one done. I thought the black was really neat for Halloween. I have the pink one that I just showed you done. And I did a silver one. I think they're just so pretty. And you're probably going, okay, Lena, what are you going to do with the glitter that falls out? Well, I'll weed out the like clumps that's like with that came out with like drips of polycrylic. And then I've got this container that the pink was in. I'll keep it, and I will just start putting the glitter into the container and use it like to make a multicolored. It takes quite a bit of glitter. This was full when I started, so it takes quite a bit to like do an ornament, and not much came out. I'll show you. So you can see that some came out, but not a super whole lot. So I'll just like continue to mix and mix the colors until I fill up the container. And then I will make a multicolored ornament. Hello, Christina. Thank you so much and I think you have already commented on the live stream video. So I will comment on everyone's, and then, like I said, then when it comes to the time to draw, I will just find everyone and put them in the random generator. So like I said, it will just be me today. We'll probably be live for a while, maybe not the whole time like we normally are, but we'll see. Depends on what's going on and what we got happening around the YouTube verse. see if anyone wants to come hang out. I know the normal gals all have things going on, and that's kind of what tends to happen, I think, during the school year, is that everyone has things happening. Like the whole month of October, like if there's a castle chat, I won't be on because I have commitments at school. We have to put in 3 nights of working at one of the games, and so I'm working all of the home football games for the season, and so that's happening there. So my weekends are or my Friday nights are spoken for the rest of the month. But that's okay. Sam and I get to go to all of the games for free for the whole school year, and then do it all over again next year. I have been working on a lot of different craft things today. Trying out some things that worked, some things that didn't work. And I know some people are like, okay, so we won't get to see it not work. And that's untrue for me. I like to share with you things that I find that work and things that didn't work. Like, oh my gosh, this was horrible. It did not turn out the way I thought. Like, for example, I'm going to actually pick it up with a tissue because it is so, like, waxy. You can hear Sam in the background, potentially. I made this bleeding skull candle. It was a TikTok. And hey, Timothy Rainwaters, thanks so much. And so this was actually 4 white of the tall taper jar candles from Dollar Tree and the red one. And it didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it to, but it still turned out pretty cool. I don't know if I will light it because it is just a lot. But I still think it turned out really cool, and save it for an emergency, I guess, because it probably would last several days if we lost power or something. I've been working on, one of the other paras has this shirt and it says Friday on it instead of Friday, Friday. And so I'm working on making shirts, and it went from I'm making me a shirt to, oh, would you make me a shirt? So and then my iron went out. So later this evening, Sam and I will be going over to Mom and Dad so I can iron the shirts. It has been a busy weekend, let me tell you. But I am so super stoked. I have been working on content. Couple of the videos that I have wanted to do for a little bit, I cannot film right now. And that is simply because I have bronchitis. And I am on a steroid and a Z-Pack, and you can't drink with a steroid or a Z-Pack. So I found this really, really amazing looking drink on TikTok. Of course, it's going to be a TikTok made me do it video. But you rim your glass in caramel apple dip, and then you dip it in sugar, and then you add Prosecco and apple cider or apple juice, and you put slices of apple in it. And I'm like, holy cow, that sounds amazing. It sounds wonderful. It sounds like the perfect fall drink. And then I get bronchitis. Another one that I want to make is the very TikTok popular fishbowl drink. These fishbowl cups were at Walmart over the summer. I never saw them, so I don't know if they weren't at my local Walmart. But I was able to find one on Amazon, and you put Nerds at the bottom, and then you put in ice, and then you add peach schnapps and vodka and coconut rum, and it's kind of like a trash can almost, and then you put like gummy worms in it, and you put the lid on, and it looks like a fishbowl. Some people put Swedish fish in them. I don't like the taste of Swedish fish, and so I'm not putting them in it. But here is the container. It came in the mail today, and it looks like a fishbowl. And so one of the paras, her name is Susie. I love her to death. She has a one of those reusable like Yetis that she uses for school. And she was laughing so hard because she brought the wrong one to school. and she can't use it at school. It has to stay in the classroom. It says, "Shut up, liver, you're fine." And it always makes me laugh when she brings it in. At this point, I don't know if it's on accident, and we haven't questioned what's in her cup. But I'm actually going to cut that out in vinyl and put that on the side of it. "Shut up, liver, you're fine." It makes me laugh. It makes me smile. And I think for everything that goes into this fish tank drink, it's appropriate. But again, I can't make it yet because I'm on the steroid and the Z-Pack. So I have done several other crafts. I've made my own little snow globe. I have made these chocolate covered marshmallow pops. It's been a productive day video wise, like getting videos like finished that have been like in production, like that I've been waiting on things and whatnot. So it's been productive that way. Okay, Sam's up and walking around. So it wasn't him falling off the house. He already did that today. I take that back. He didn't technically fall off the house. The ladder slipped because there's this weird little like awning over our air conditioner. And so like the ladder like adjusted itself and Sam went like sliding down the ladder. So literally I threw my phone in, like I didn't even know where it went. I had to use Sam's phone to call it. And slipped on shoes as I ran out the door, like thinking it was probably dead on the ground or something. That was, I think Sam's throwing lights off of the house. I think at this point, as you can see, we had decorated our tree. We did that, I think earlier in the week. It's been very nice. Peaches is very happy because it has all the ornaments on it. We got the tree skirt out, and yeah, it's just been good. Yesterday we went and did grocery shopping and things like that, and it was like 7:00 when we got home, and like it's so weird now that it's dark at 7:00. And hold on for a second. It's so weird that it's dark at 7:00 when it didn't used to get dark until like 8:00, 8 or 9, or even a little later than that. And so now it's like getting dark at 6 and it's dark by 7. But I told Sam, hey, let's make sure and park the car up closer because our driveway is like this weird like tilt, and we have like canned stuff in there because we did a big stock up at Aldi's. If you don't know what Aldi's is, it's kind of a discount supermarket. Like canned veggies are like 50 cents a can all the time. And so we always do a big stock up for the winter. Like we picked up chili beans and kidney beans and all the stuff to make chili. And we picked up the stuff to make vegetable beef soup. We picked up the stuff to make taco soup, all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Christina. Ours has been up since like August. So it really has helped that I can hide it, especially when I'm filming sometimes. But you'll see like October videos with my tree in it. But I was like, Sam, you kind of still parked on the ledge. She's like, I need to go check on the witch in the outdoor decor because I think her hat's gone. I'm like, okay. So I went around and I kind of like just let the car coast up a little bit and got it up off this like tilt that it was on. And so I get out of the car and Sam's talking to this guy and his daughter, and they live about 4 houses down the block from us. And they're like, we just want you to know how much we love your Halloween decor, and we think it's so cool, and we wish that we could do something for you because we really are enjoying it. And we're like, no, nothing is needed. We like, Sam's like, I've been enjoying doing it, yada yada yada. So they were kind of talking, and I was bringing stuff in because I kind of just wanted to get it in, but I didn't want to be rude, you know, because I was like, it's like 7, a little after 7, and it's dark, and we have a whole car to unload. But okay. So the guy, it's a guy and his daughter, and I finally figured out who he was. His wife used to be a manager at Casey's, and he goes, "Do you like pickles?" And Sam's like, "Yeah, kind of. My wife loves them." And so he goes, "I made some homemade pickles." Now, I am on prednisone for a steroid, and if you've never been on prednisone, it messes with you. It's a steroid. Some of the different things are like, it makes your stomach like in pain. You don't want to eat. You may need to be close to a bathroom. You get hot flashes. It could be any of the above. So Sam's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, let me bring you some pickles, some homemade pickles." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you." So I come outside, and because I had been putting stuff away, and Sam goes, "Look, he brought you a pickle to try." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "Okay, great, thank you. I'll go put it inside, and I'll give it a try in a little bit." And like the guy looks absolutely crestfallen that I'm not gonna try it right there. And Sam kind of looked at me, and I'm like, "The steroid really upsets my stomach." And Sam was like, "Oh, okay." And obviously I wasn't gonna go say what was happening in front of this guy I don't know. But he looked absolutely crestfallen, and I'm like, "Okay." So I nibbled a little bite, and I will say I have never had a homemade pickle, or like even a plastic pickle, that had that much crunch in it, and it was so good. And he brought me a jar of dill pickles. And he brought Sam a jar of bread and butter pickles. Sam loves bread and butter pickles. He just can't find bread and butter pickles that he likes. So I was like, I go, "You do not have to share those, because I don't like bread and butter pickles. I am sorry if anyone in the chat likes them. I don't. I think they're gross. I think they leave a funny aftertaste in your mouth." But Sam loves them. So I'm like, "You do not have to share those." And the guy kind of laughed and goes, "Well, then, hey, you don't have to share your dill pickles with them." But I'm like, "Oh, this is really good, Sam. You should try it." And he goes, "Now I'm going to steal both of the jars of pickles." And I'm like, and the guy goes, "See, this is why you never share." But it was really sweet of the guy to do that. And like Sam and I were saying, like, we didn't do it because we wanted something like back from anybody. Sorry, I'm grabbing something I was wanting to make another ornament, and I needed to find another cup. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah. Like, we kind of felt bad that the guy wanted to give us something for doing something that Sam wanted to do anyway. So, but it was really nice of him. And like I said, they're really good. So I'm very happy about it. I am making a polycrylic ornament. And I probably squirted too much in it. But I'm only using this for ornaments, so it's okay. So it's been like a drag race outside today. I don't understand what's happening. I think the college students are bored. I have no other explanation for it. I think the college students are bored. I mean, it's kind of that in-between spot for school, I think, where they are getting ready for fall break. They're really not supposed to go anywhere for fall break. They're supposed to stay local and whatnot. So they're like, what do we do? Okay, let's go like drive around like crazy people. I mean, I feel bad for them because I know a lot of times college students like go out of town for fall break and stuff. But with, everything going on, the school doesn't really want them to leave. So this is how this one turned out. I like it. It's like multicolored and pretty. I've said it before. I've said it in other videos. Dollar Tree has really like ramped up their craft stuff. And you can get some pretty awesome stuff at Dollar Tree. I did not realize there was glitter in the lid of that. So I opened it and it was like, poof! Glitter! Glitter everywhere. I didn't want to mix the polycrylic that I put into the ornament back into my bottle because I don't want it to do something funky to the rest of it. So I was grabbing one of the small glitter bottles and I was going to pour it in there just so I don't waste it. And again, more glitter comes out of the lid. And that's Sam outside, by the way, if you're wondering what the noise is in the background. So, glitter gets like literally everywhere. And it's like, it's a never-ending thing to clean it up. So this is what was left in the cup from when I dumped the ornament. Let's show you where is it. Just got it on my computer. Okay. Anyway, what's left in there is like really glitter loaded. So I'm going to keep it, but I'll just use it for glitter ornaments. I didn't want to mix it back into the other bottle because just in case I need another project with it that doesn't involve glitter, I didn't want to like contaminate the whole bottle because the small can, like if you buy like a small can of stain, it's like $3-4. A small can of polythene, polycrylic, whatever it is, it's like $10. Yes, our college gets fall breaks. The college I went to when I was in school also gets a fall break. It's usually about 3 to 4 days. And then the next break after that would be Thanksgiving break. And they get, I think, a couple weeks for that. But the thing about it is when they get back, I think they have to quarantine if they leave town. So don't know how great it is for them, but I'm covered in glitter. Yeah, I am covered in glitter. Yeah, most of the colleges in Kansas get a fall break, as far as I am aware. I know that KU gets a fall break. I know K-State gets a fall break. And I know that mainly because, like, we get a lot of college students that'll come back to, like, visit the teachers and stuff at the schools. So last week we probably had 3 or 4 college students in and out of classrooms going, "Hi, and like all the kids thinks it's so cool that the college students come in, and the college students are coming in because they get fawned over by the younger kids. So it's a win-win for everyone, I guess. They get to feel like the big man on campus, and the kids get to see sometimes it's siblings and whatnot, but I like it. I think I didn't know fall break was fall break is a thing. It is a big thing. Well, just like if anyone's in Texas, I had no idea this was a thing. For homecoming in Texas, they make these big like mum flower things. I'm like, what is happening? What is going on? I have never seen this before in my life. And someone's like, oh yeah, it's a big deal in Texas for homecoming to do mums. And I'm like, okay. The things you learn on TikTok. I mean, really, that's how I found out about it, was on TikTok. I was like, okay, I don't get, and like they wear them to school, and like they're as big as they are. I mean, I kid you not. Some of these like big stashes of flowers were as tall as the girls wearing them. They were and they were as long as the girls wearing them. I'm like, what is happening? They're like, oh yeah, it's a big deal. I was like, okay, cool beans then. So did anyone else know that was a thing in Texas? Because if it's like a well-known thing, like where have I been? I mean, seriously, where have I been? I'm making another ornament just because I can. I really like how they are turning out, and then I'm probably going to put some sort of decor on them, like some sort of vinyl on them.
Well, what is up for today.
Okay, Sam. They could like what fell on the air conditioner?
Lights.
Like, because we could hear it. I was like, what's happening? I'm like, I saw you, so I knew it wasn't you falling off the roof again. Sam's trying to...
I didn't fall off the roof, technically. The ladder slid. I didn't fall off.
I think he's practicing to try to take over for Santa. If you've seen the Santa Claus one, I think that's his goal, is to try to be the new Santa.
Hey.
And we are discussing the fact that some areas don't have a fall break.
Well, yeah, I never did till high school.
And like people didn't know. Like apparently, it's not a thing everywhere.
No.
That's weird to me.
So I'm gonna go clean up some.
Okay.
But what is up at the moment.
Okay, and you did one half of the roof.
Just about, yeah.
Okay. Minus what we need to still buy. Yes, I said it.
They're 2 small sets, dear.
They are. They're 2 really small sets of lights that he needs to pick up. It's really not a huge deal. It's just really funny to me that in everything, he still doesn't have enough lights.
Well, I've got enough lights. It's just it would be a waste of a strand.
Right, because he needs like...
a 20 count and I have 150.
Right. So... Chris Birdwell says hello, and Christina says hello. And glad to hear you didn't fall.
I haven't fallen yet. Pretty close, but
don't know what I'm gonna do with him, y'all. Don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
You'll have to see what's up.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it here in a little bit. I'm pouring the leftover.
You want me to connect via live so they can see what's up?
Sure, I'll send you the link. Do you want my phone?
I got mine.
Did it work?
Oh, wait. I may need yours.
Okay. Let me send the link. Y'all want to see what he did, right? Copy. Look for my link that I have. Paste.
Rather than destroyed my jeans and my
Yes.
shoelaces.
Yeah, he's like destroyed his clothes today.
It wasn't my choice.
I know. Okay. So once you get outside, you can hit join stream. I'm covered in glitter. Hey, oh, there you go.
How do I flip it?
You're good.
You can flip it?
Settings.
More?
Yeah. Camera.
Settings. Camera.
Then it should be able to click on rear facing.
Back facing 2 or 0?
2.
Okay. All the way to the roof is done. Or all the way to the point.
Up to the faux chimney.
Up to the, yeah. All down here. All the way up.
And he's been working on and off of it since like 10 o'clock this morning, minus a few
times we had to run somewhere.
Right.
So yeah.
It looks great, honey. I'm very excited what it's going to end up looking like.
Anyway, I'll come back down now.
Okay, please be careful.
Yep.
So I'm watching him in the background. But literally, you guys can't see it, but my shirt is like covered in glitter. Let's see. You're coming down okay?
Yeah, I'm on the ground.
All right, I'm removing you from the stream.
Okay.
So I just love how these ornaments ended up turning out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I think
Ow.
Okay. I honestly think this is actually my favorite with it kind of how this is one that I had baby oil in and then I did the polycrylic. And so I know in spots it didn't stick as well, but it kind of makes it unique. And if I need to, I can always like do another coat in it, I think. As it dries, I'll be able to see. But I've got the multicolored one. I've got the pink, the black, the silver, and this greeny pink one because it was like left out the polycrylic glitter. This is why I didn't want to mix it back into the main bottle because it would do that to another project. So like I said, I've got these tiny, they were glitter containers from Dollar Tree that I just put the leftover polycrylic in. And then I have one that I will put all the leftover glitter in. So that's just kind of a brief, like, things that are going on around here. Not real crafting chat because we're not really crafting. I mean, I did a little bit, but not a whole lot. But that is what is happening. And make sure if you haven't yet, we do have a giveaway going on. It is our 1K live stream giveaway info, and it was the live stream that was right before this one. And you need to make sure to comment on that video to be entered to win. And then we will be drawing for that in November. And you can find out, you must be 18 years of age to win. We will ship out of country. So make sure to let us know if you are out of country. It will be a little bit more, probably a little bit of wait before you get it, just because of shipping. But you must be 18 years of age or older to win or enter. But thank you guys for hanging out with me for a little bit today. Next Sunday should be a regular craft and chat day on the 17th. We are getting really close to the end of craft and chats for the year. I think what the plan is that the girls and I have talked, and the 12th of December, it's the second Sunday. It's really the Sunday before like holiday stuff goes on. Like for me, my last day of work is the 22nd, and I'm going to have a lot of things going on. Like the 19th is the last Sunday before we leave on vacation, because we leave on the 26th, and we will have a full breakdown coming of what's happening on our trip. It comes out in November, so be watching for that. Some videos that are coming up. I've got some collabs coming up, the cocktail recipes coming up. I've got some taste testing videos coming up. We have more crafting videos, baking videos, lots of really fun things coming up. And then our vacation videos will start in the new year. Are you coming to say hello? Do you want to come say hello? Come here. Do you want to say hello? No? Okay. She just came out from under the tree. So we have tons of great things coming up, and we can't wait to share everything with you. And again, thank you guys for all of your support of our channel. We love you all. Thanks time for hanging out with me today. We will see you next Sunday for another stream, and tomorrow for another video.